You go to bed, Johnny?
No, I'm sitting here. I'm scared to key up. Hell, y'all scared me.
Scared you to death?
Yeah, that's up under the bed.
What time you want to go tomorrow?
That damn bed ain't that tall. You get so you can get under it.
Keep it up, Charlie.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Keep it up, Andy.
What time do you want to go?
It's up to you.
What do you mean it's up to me?
Well, Marty, I probably won't go if you ain't going, and you're driving, and whatever time you decide to drive up, that's what time I'll get in the vehicle and we'll go.
Well, I was just wondering what time you think would be a good time for me to roll in over there.
About 4 o'clock.
11 or 12?
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be over by the time I got there.
Yeah. Oh, but the park's gonna be free.
Have you got bunk beds, Johnny?
Keep it up, you crap bastard.
Let's see,
God, am I?
they open the gates at 8.
That'd be the only time where you get under one of them. Roll up over about 4 o'clock in the morning, Marty. He'll be ready.
Hell, I ain't getting up no 4 o'clock. I'm remembering right, it takes about 2.5 hours to go down there.
Oh, bullshit.
Well, Johnny, it takes me nearly an hour to come to your house.
Yeah. Hell, it ain't an hour from here.
It's 45 minutes to your house from here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get down there about 6:30 or so.
In the morning?
Yeah. Dang.
They don't understand how these ham fests work, Marty. Charlie.
Well, I mean, different people go to Hamfest for different reasons.
If you're going down there to get a deal, you get there when everybody's unpacking.
Well, I'm just going to be going. I ain't going to buy nothing, really.
I mean, that's why I left the house this morning at 20 minutes to 4, so I could be the first one in there to look at ham radio equipment.
Well, Andy?
Yeah.
I seen 3 deer today.
How many did you bring home?
I couldn't even get a shot on them.
What was you shooting?
Crossbow.
Oh.
The first one I seen, it ran through. I mean, it was in a dead ass run. And I said, well, something has scared that deer. And a few minutes, here come a coyote.
Marty said he might be his morning jog.
Do what?
They get out and exercise too, you know. It might have been just his morning jog.
Well, anyhow, I said, something scared that deer. And I looked, and here come a coyote. I said, you bastard. And it come up there, and it come right in behind a tree and stopped, and I couldn't get no shot on it. And it took off. I didn't get to shoot it, and I said, daggone, I know there's something scared that deer. In just a minute, there come another one.
Come in the same direction?
Yeah, it come from the same direction the first one did, and it turned.
Chasing that coyote. Stand by, Marty.
It turned and come out down in below me. And when it did, it stopped, son. I put a broadhead through its ass. Everybody says a coyote don't whimper. That's a lie. You shoot them with a crossbow and listen to them.
Good for you. You hang them up by the testicles, they'll whimper too.
Well, anyhow, I went down there, waited a few minutes. Went down there, I said, I shot that thing right there, and I was looking down there. I said, that arrow's got to be right down there in the ground or something. And I went down there, and I found the arrow. I pulled it out of the ground. Had blood and stuff all over it, hair and blood and stuff all over it. And the leaves was real wet, and I took a bunch of leaves and got the blood off of it, all that I could. And, wiped it off instead, and I just carried the arrow back up there where I was sitting. When sat down there a minute, and I was sitting there just looking around, I said, I got the smell of something. I said, what in the hell is that smell?
Howdy.
And I was looking around, couldn't see nothing, couldn't hear nothing. And I reached down and I said, pick that arrow up. And I kind of, God almighty, that thing stunk. I said, God almighty. I had some scent killer in my backpack. I pulled it out and washed that arrow off with that scent killer.
You know what happened?
What's that?
Probably went through his stomach or his guts. That's where the nasty is.
No, it went right through, right behind his front leg, because when he jumped in the iron wheel, he was trying to bite himself right behind his front leg.
Huh.
Almost got me one last night.
Deer or coyote or what?
A deer.
Oh.
It's about 2 foot from my front bumper.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then come up to another place, there a bunch come in on us, bear and hog hunting. They killed a bear. Went out 75 yards out from us, turned loose and run a bear and killed it. And we come up to another spot there, and that buddy of mine said, how about walking up through that holler right there and see if there's any deer sign up through it? I said, all right. So I got walking up to the other side, I was slipping, trying to slip up through there pretty slow and stuff and look. And I thought I heard something. And he was coming around the road. I seen him coming around the road in the truck, or he went outside. It was like a big holler. He went up and around, the way the road laid. I stood there. I watched him go out of sight, and he went up plumb out of hearing. I said, well, I took 3 steps, and them deer took off. They was right above me to the left of me. I couldn't see them. So I didn't even get to shoot shot at them or nothing. All I seen was deer running through the woods there.
Did you ever find the coyote?
Johnny, I didn't even go looking for it.
Buzzards will find it.
Yeah, they will.
See something I can't figure. But I went down there and got that arrow. Well, when I got up to come out there, that buddy of mine blowed the horn of the truck. And I come down there, I thought, I'm going to walk right there and see if I see blood. Any blood right out through there where that thing went. I didn't go out there 10 foot, and they was yellow jackets. I don't know, they must have been 1,000 yellow jackets are bundled up on the ground just in a big ball, and I didn't go on out through it. I just turned and went out, come out there. I don't know what they was on. I don't know if they was on blood or what they was on up through there. I'll be back in a minute. KG4WP.
Andy? Huh. What do you want? Marty be back just a minute.
I heard him.
Oh, I didn't know.
I sent JJ's son a message. I ain't got a reply back from him yet.
I was just sitting here thinking, Andy, you better be glad that wasn't your brain that fell out in that pizza.
Yeah, really.
And 4 MTC 8 o'clock.
KK4KW 12 o'clock.
KG4WPW.
W4MCA.
Little as that thing is.
KG4CDL.
Terry, can't you bribe her or something? Huh?
Probably not.
You can't flash 100 at her or something?
Probably not.
You can't tell her that all the guys was wanting to see her and thinking about her and wanting you to come, just be glad to have y'all and everything, and make it some kind of old sad ass story,
I think you got it right, lie.
Well, it sounded good for a minute. I was looking here a little bit ago. All that truckload of monkeys down there that wrecked out, they said they still had 3 of them monkeys were on the loose down there, and they got some kind of bad disease.
Yeah, got herpes and COVID and something else.
Almighty. Well, they had them all there. I seen the newscast yesterday. When that truck wrecked there in the median, they was all there. All the monkeys was there. They was just sitting around, that damn trailer, and some of them were still in their boxes. Why didn't they shoot the ones that were out?
That's cruel, Johnny.
Well,
they could say the monkey had a gun.
They said they were mean, vicious type.
Or had a knife.
That would have ruined the whole plan, Johnny.
I don't know what the hell they was thinking. They wasn't thinking it's a problem.
Last report I heard was those monkeys had not been exposed to any kind of hazardous substance, mold, bacteria. All that was a hoax. Sounded good, though. It did. Where was the driver of the white Ford truck?
You probably ran, didn't want to get beat up by that monkey. Monkeys are mean. I've seen a few of them boxing. You ever seen them monkeys box? About all that boxes is monkeys. Ha 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 ha.
Have you seen one monkey boxing?
It's supposed to be funny. It wasn't too funny, but
You're going to have to work on that one, Terry, just a little bit, right around the edges.
yeah, I'm sorry, Johnny. I just can't keep up with you.
I'm telling you now, I'll tell some good... Hey, did I tell you about the three-legged dog?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, he come into town and said he was looking for the man that shot his paw.
Oh, you're kidding.
No.
Get it, Andy, get it.
Who shot it? I'm glad Marty calmed down. I was afraid I was going to have to sit on the shitter all night.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween.
Same to you. I'm glad I don't get any trick-or-treaters. That Halloween candy, man, I looked at it at the store the other day. That stuff's expensive.
What are you doing looking at the Halloween candy for? Hello?
About all of them.
Hello? You can look, can't you?
Well, you had to thought about buying some if you just looking at it.
No, I was looking at the price of it as I went by. I was like,
Don't even slow down.
Just like gold.
Them like steaks, ain't it?
Yep.
Probably can buy it pretty cheap at Kmart or Walmart or something tomorrow.
Yeah, next week be pretty cheap.
Well,
10% less.
EBT cards go dead tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That'll be interesting watching the news to see how many places got mobbed.
You can stand over there near the candy, and every time a black person buys it, or a fat person, say, how you plan on paying for that?
It's all over the internet that some federal judge blocked him from doing that. Said he had to give him the money.
That federal judge can't block him. There is no him in this.
I about bet you they get their money.
Okay.
The ones that, the old people that need it and the people that are in between jobs or whatever that need it, yeah, give it to them. But them that lives off that shit, let them starve.
Now you're being prejudiced.
Oh, they can get off their lazy ass and get a job.
Just because they've been drawing money for 4 generations. You keep up with any world news?
No.
Sometimes.
The UN Security Council is supporting Morocco's plan for the Western Sahara Desert. And Trump's in favor of it. How in the hell do you section off a piece of the Sahara Desert?
Hell, what are they going to do with it?
That's another good question.
Pretty much useless.
So you go out there and
Hell,
you
there
drive
may
up
be
stakes
oil
and say, all right, this
Who
section
knows?
right here.
Well, they could go out there and put solar panels up and generate power.
Yeah, and run fans.
No, they could put power lines in and send it back to a substation.
Wouldn't there have to be power lines to do that?
Yeah.
Well, if you need to pull up a map of Western Sahara Desert.
Whoever who gets it, that's what they're going to do with it.
Better yet, I'll pull up a map of Western Sahara Desert.
You look at that video, Marty.
I'm fixing to look at it.
When that car spins out, look behind the wall at that heather and waving. It's funny as hell.
He knew the camera was on him, didn't he?
He never moved.
Here's something for you to think about.
All right.
Filling a whoopee cushion with chocolate pudding adds a whole new dimension to the joke.
Yeah, I'd say it would. Alvin Beavers' brother had a couple dogs back when he got married. Him and Diana got married. And we went over and stayed at his house, while they was going on a honeymoon. We went and got a bunch of goldfish and put in the waterbed.
AK-4WW.
KG4WW.
And 4MTC.
KG4WP.
KG4CDO.
K4UEZ.
WB4UCI.
Nick.
W4MCF.
I'm back.
What did you find in there in the kitchen?
Supper.
Roger.
And I was hungry.
I eat real high on the hog. I eat me a number 3.
A number 3, huh? What does that consist of? I don't know what a number 3 is.
Double quarter pounder with cheese, baby.
Okay, you been to McDonald's. I had a chicken sandwich with lettuce and tomato on it.
That chicken dead?
Well, I hope it was.
Yeah. Can you imagine trying to get your fork in a chicken that is alive and running across the table?
It'd be hard to do, Johnny.
Wind up with one in the back of your hand, everybody trying to stab you at the same time.
Yeah. That'd be dangerous.
Yeah, I'd rather have him already dead and laying there.
I like dead chicken.
Dead boiled fish,
I like dead fish, and
dead cows and pigs.
I like dead pigs and cows, and
I tell you, I watched, I'd never seen it done. I always heard people talk about it in my lifetime, but I've never actually witnessed it. And I watched a video the other night of the way hogs are killed and scalded and butchered the Appalachian way. I think the people were right at the edge of North Carolina, maybe there at Virginia or something, and they killed it, they scalded it, and then they cut it up and they put it in the salt in this big box. They made this. They done it the old-timey way, and hell, that video, it lasted an hour, I guess, or right at it. But it was pretty interesting. I'd always heard people tell how it's done, but never seen it.
I've seen it done a bunch of times. Matter of fact, I had a couple I had done that I raised.
Roger.
When I was in high school, I raised them for my project in agriculture class.
It's pretty neat, really. I think they had to have that water. He said if you screw this up, there's one older guy there that was coaching all these younger fellers. He said if you screw this up right here, he said we in trouble. He said there's going to be a lot of work, and they had to have that water. I think he said it had to be 140 degrees at least, and it had to be rising before they dipped that, put that hog in there to get the hair off of it, and they had chains tied to its feet, and they would bob it, up and down. They'd pull it up and down in that water, and then they they had them scrapers, and they was taking the hair off. That amazed me that they had to have it 140 degrees.
Well, if you get it too hot to go set the hair, you can't get it off.
That's what he said.
You know what they were using to scrape the hair?
Round scrapers?
Those are can lids.
Some old zinc can lids.
Yeah.
Yeah, these here were formed stainless steel. They had a handle in the middle, and the ends of it did look like lids. One was big and one was small, but that's what they resembled. But they were forged. They were some damn nice scrapers they had.
Yeah.
The company furnished land for people to raise hogs and stuff like that. And every November, there'd be a hog killing. There'd be about maybe 10 or 15 hogs killed. At one time, it was a big deal.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've heard, talk about it through the years, and people say, hell, it'd be 8 or 10, 15 people, and in that video, hell, they had 10 or 12, maybe 15. I don't know. There's a damn bunch of them. And it took it to do it, cutting it up and doing like it needed to be done.
Now, my grandparents had, they called it a smokehouse, but it wasn't a smokehouse, really. It had the big shells, like all the way around the inside. That's where they cut up the hog and salted it down.
Yeah.
And, of course, what they're going to use for sausage, they took down in the kitchen and ground it up. They had one of those hand grinders.
Yep.
Grind up that meat for sausage and mix it up. And they made their own sausage, and Granny'd fry that stuff and can it.
Yeah, my grandma used to can it. But they had built them a big box out of 2x6s and stuff, as old rough cut lumber, but they had built a big old box, and then they had bags of salt there, and they'd poured what looked to be, I don't know, maybe a foot deep, and then they'd put the meat in, and then they'd pour that salt over top of it, and then the next day I forgot, I think they come back and they done the bacon the next day after it had to sit something, I forgot. They said, I believe that old man said for the bacon to be the best, it needed to sit for about 24 hours in that salt.
Yeah.
Sit overnight for 24 hours and a good cold night. It had to be a cold night or it wouldn't take salt.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
It used to be when I was growing up, it was always cold in November.
Yeah, it wasn't really cold there. They had jackets on, but it wasn't super duper cold. But they cheated, Nick. Hell, they had a nice backhoe to hang that thing on, or both of them hogs. They had a nice damn backhoe. Hell, if you could afford that, you could go to the store and get it.
Where we used to kill the hog, we had a big old A-frame with a chain fall on it.
Yeah, they had a single tree, and they'd hung it up from that backhoe, and that's how they was working.
Had to have something to kill that, at least a dozen hogs every year there.
It was, I found something that was a little out of the ordinary, I thought. They laid that hog down, they had him a piece of plywood, and they'd set some pallets up there, They was working on it on that table, and that old man told him, he said, what they had split it, down the belly, and got everything out that way. And then they sprawled it out and put it on its, right side on its belly there, so to speak. And then he took a chalk line, and that one fella held the line right in line with the backbone, and that other fella went down there, and then the old man in the middle, he popped it, and he said, now you need to cut right down this line. He said, but you got to feel your knife. He said, you need to be on the side of the backbone, right down beside of it. Keep it right up against it. And I thought, damn, that's pretty cool, chalking that damn line down through there.
Yeah, we used to get the backbones and have a good big old feast of backbones and ribs. That was something we always had at hog killing time.
That one guy was off to the side, and he said, a lot of people don't fool with this part right here. He said, but I'm telling you, it's some of the best part of the hog, and it was the jaws, and he was cutting the jaws off the head and stuff. And hell, I've eaten hog jaws before.
Well, Granny used that to make something they called souse meat.
Yeah, yep, I remember him saying that.
All the meat off the head went into the souse meat.
Yep, I remember him saying that. Them exact words. He called it sow's meat. Something like that.
It's good.
Well, there's hogs down there where we was hunting at today. We never seen none.
4 MTC at 20.
TG4
WB4 UCL.
TK4 TKW.
And 4 UEZ.
I've never been around when anybody's butchering a beef, but I've been around a lot of hog killings.
Me neither. I pulled a few calves. Have done that.
I'm not talking about your girlfriends, Johnny.
Okay, we won't mention them old. Yeah. I think I pulled two calves. Both are the same fella. Boy I went to school with, Rex Graves, he wanted to be a veterinarian. So he hired on with, I think it was Gary Robka at the time was the veterinarian, lived right across the lake over here. And they got called out in the middle of the night to pull a calf, And Rex was just learning. He's just watching and helping along, And Rex told the story. He said he pulled that calf out of there. When that bag and everything come out, he hit me dead in the damn face with that and said that I was officially broke in. He said I was nasty as hell. He said that was the awfulest damn feeling. Spat. I laughed at him when he told that story. I mean, he really got into it. It was something.
Well, Marty, I looked the damn map up for Western Sahara, It's a little strip of land from the coast right there on the Atlantic Ocean, maybe 20 miles inland.
Well,
Wasn't it all in my mind? You know, the Sahara goes all the way across Africa. But the part they're calling Western Sahara wasn't 20 miles from the coast.
well. I looked at that burnt H&K G11 gun up. Son, that thing would have been an awesome rig if they'd have finished it.
Not familiar with it.
They call it HKG11.
I'll look it up.
Go back in time far enough, there wasn't no desert there in Sahara. It was all forest, rainforest.
You know, Nick, you was talking about that there. I worked for a guy out here that used to rebuild hydraulic cylinders and stuff.
Yeah.
And he told me, he's an engineer too. He told me, he said, you know, he said if they was to flood that desert, get stuff to growing in it, he said, I know they'd have to pump a lot of water and stuff. He said if they flooded that desert and got stuff growing in it, he said that would be a big jungle before long.
It used to be.
Well, he said, I think he told me that it used to be.
Yeah. There's rivers and lakes and all that. There's a lot of water underneath the desert.
Nick, that Temple of Solomon,
Yeah.
you know, the remains are still over there, and there's timbers that are going across the main chamber area
Yeah.
that are 60 foot long. Single piece of timber.
Yeah.
Made of cedar that they cut out of that local area.
Yeah, they used to. You heard of the cedars of Lebanon?
Yeah.
Lebanon used to have big cedar forests in it.
And now you can't hardly find a damn bush growing.
Yeah, I know it. They cut them all down.
But a single log, 60 foot long, you know, hewed out to make a timber out of it,
Yeah.
that's bound to be a damn big tree.
Oh, wow. Yeah. You know, the old Barrington plant down there where I used to work?
What plant?
Yes, there was some timbers in that thing holding the second floor up that were 3 feet by 3 feet. They had cut them out of the woods up there, just south of the plant, in the area where there's a little old lake up there. They had a sawmill set up there. Those timbers, those things were probably about 60 feet long, and they were 3 by 3. 3 feet by 3 feet. They'd been there, you know, when that plant was built back, 150 years ago. And they were having to put the ends, they were having to put plates on either side of them and bolt the plates to them because they were, you know, a lot of wear and tear on them, you know, over the years. And they take a half-inch plate steel and cut them to fit and drill holes through them, and then they'd have to drill holes through the timber and bolt those plates to the timber heads where they set into the brick wall. Those timbers were huge.
Well, the chestnuts used to be really huge.
Yeah. I guess these were probably oaks. I know one thing, it's hard to drill. The carpenter crew, every year, 4th of July, they'd fix a couple of those beams, and it'd take them all week to do it.
You know where the Joyce Kilmer area is?
Approximately, yeah.
They say the oldest trees in western North Carolina is the Joyce Kilmer Park.
That's out there far west. Yeah. Those brick walls on that plant on the first floor were at least 3 foot thick. Brick. All brick.
That's a lot of damn bricks.
Yep.
Well, wasn't North Carolina referred to as the brick state?
I don't know.
I think it was our major export for like 50 years.
I know they made a lot of bricks out there at Arden. They cut down a whole mountain back there to make the bricks. I forget the name of that company that was out there that made the bricks. They hauled them things out of there by the tractor trailer load. I imagine there's some other places that made brick, North Carolina too. That's the only one I knew of.
I sent you an email on that, Bruce.
I'll get it here in a minute.
KK4 to get at you.
And 4 MTC.
And 4 UEZ.
DG4 deputy. So, let's see here. It took an hour, so I'll leave here at a few minutes after 5. I'll be over his house at about 5:45, going on 6 o'clock. Is that all right, Johnny?
Hey, y'all going to that Hamfest?
Yes. Sorry, Johnny.
He went to sleep. Eat that big old sandwich and went to sleep.
Sure you don't say.
Wake up, Johnny.
I think it takes about 3 hours to go down there. I think he's full of crap.
I had never heard of that, Marty.
What do you think about that?
I don't know. Looks like you got a pretty good kick.
Oh my God, it's firing 3 rounds at a time. I've never seen nothing far. I mean, if they had a mass produced that sucker, it'd be a bad lad.
Just got a message back from JJ's son. He says he's doing better, but not wanting to go to another rehab that we're trying to get him to go to. Gives his phone number to his room if you want to call him. He says, I'm expecting it to be Monday before they let him go.
So JJ wouldn't go to another rehab thing?
Yeah, he says he ain't wanting to go to it.
And the phone number is
864-573-3318.
Copy.
I've started to go over there once or twice, but then I think about it. I walk in the room and oh God, the Grim Reaper's here.
I've died.
Yeah, my food needs to hurry up and get here. I'm about to waste away to nothing.
You ain't had supper yet?
No. Better half ain't here, and I didn't feel like cooking, so I just ordered me a pizza.
Oh, that got there yet?
Supposed to be here any minute.
Why you should be standing at the door waiting.
Well, I got the blinds on the window, so I can see when they pull in the driveway.
Well, when they pull up to your door, hand them some candy.
Depends on what she looks like, Bruce. Might get more than that.
Careful.
There it is. Be right back. W4MCF.
Make them some candy.
AK-40W20 till.
And before you say,
10-4 MTC.
boo.
Awful peaceful tonight.
Yeah. I guess everybody's gone to a trick or treat party or something.
Yeah, probably. Left us old folks at home just to suffer.
Yes, old fogies.
You think Walmart will have the candy marked down tomorrow?
Probably. Everybody's got stocked up for candy for Halloween. Usually marks it down after Halloween.
Immigration raid in New Jersey warehouse busted illegal aliens, 22% of the workforce in that one plant.
You know, those people that hired them should be charged.
You'd think.
I mean, it's against the law. There's a law against hiring illegal aliens.
Name of it was Ivano Del Bene, a logistics company headquartered out of Italy.
Yeah.
Need to go over to Italy and get the head person in charge and bring him back over here and put him in jail.
That's right. If they charge a few of these employers for hiring them and make it real public, they'd soon quit hiring them. People would soon quit hiring them, you know?
Yeah, it'd be like it ain't worth the effort.
Save a few dollars. Go to jail. They need to figure out a way to put some of these mayors in these blue cities, sanctuary cities, in jail. Especially that mayor up there in Chicago.
Have you seen the city council for Asheville?
Yeah.
All black women.
Hell yeah.
But they want everything. They want equality.
Yeah.
Why don't they say, I'm sorry, we can't have any more women on city council. We can't have any more black people on city council.
You know, they made a committee for this reparation thing.
Yeah.
I think they were all black.
Yeah. Imagine that.
I think there was a white guy tried to get on it and they wouldn't let him on it.
He should have sued for discrimination.
He should have.
Well, now all the senators and congressmen are gone home. They won't be back till Monday. And some of them won't be back Monday.
Well, I think the courts have said that Trump can use discretionary funds to go ahead and fund the SNAP program.
Yeah, he can if he wants to, but they can't make him, can they?
No. I mean, their money's available if he wants to do it.
He knows that. He's already told them like 3 days ago he wasn't using the discretionary funds. I think Charlie said some judge tried to block Trump from stopping the EBT cards, but it ain't Trump it's done, it's Congress.
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
Or somebody. Are you not a somebody?
What kind of pizza did you get, Charlie?
One with everything on it.
That's the kind I like. I call them trash pizzas. But everything on them. It's kitchen sink.
Well,
God, he must have went to sleep.
I don't know. I'm almost scared to talk. They'll say I was the only one damn talking, wasn't letting nobody else talk.
What happened to Andy?
You mean originally?
Not this tonight.
Oh. I would like to know what happened to Andy.
Just a whole bunch of people missing. Chase?
Think they're out trick-or-treating?
He might be.
WA4UC.
There's Jerry.
There's Jerry.
I took an extended Social Security nap.
You just now getting up?
Yeah.
Damn, it's dark out.
Imagine that.
Imagine that, Jerry.
Well, howdy, Nick and Bruce.
Hey,
Doing all right today?
Slept. Yeah.
Yep. Had a good long nap?
Yeah, I think I laid down about 4:30 or something.
Oh, you did take a good one.
oh, dang.
Dang, he won't want to go to bed tonight.
I gotta go to bed or I can't get up and pee all night.
Well, that's true.
I ain't heard a bit of news today, Bruce.
Well, there ain't much to say, Jerry.
Well, that could be a good day or a bad day.
You know where Morocco is?
Pretty near, yeah.
There at that far northwest corner of Africa, almost where that little bitty passageway is between, what is that, North Africa and Spain, or?
Straight to Gibraltar.
Yeah. Well, they announced today that they're going to, I don't know, take over property south of them on the coastline for about 100 and 200 miles. And the UN said that's a good idea, and so did Trump. Never fired a single shot.
Who owns it?
You know, there's some places over there nobody owns it.
I think at Western Sahara there was a little small country.
Was Western Sahara a country?
I think it was a little small country.
It is.
Well, what did they have to say about this?
I don't know. I hadn't heard nothing about it.
It was a breaking news report, Bruce.
Was it?
Did you say it, Jerry?
I said Bruce was a breaking news report.
Oh.
He did go
I don't think stuttering's going to help.
It worked for that country singer.
What was his name? Mel Tillis?
Yeah.
Mel?
He couldn't talk, but he could sing.
Or the other group is the Baby.
The hell has this got to do with Western Sahara?
They're stuttered out of here.
I had to look it up on the map. When they said that Morocco was taking over the Western Sahara, I visualized like the upper northwestern corner of Africa, you know, where the Sahara is. But hell, it ain't no bigger than Gaza.
Well, they just asked Trump, and he said, okay.
Yeah, Trump said go for it. And the United Nations said, yeah, that's a great idea. And the people of Western Sahara said, what the hell?
WA4UCF.
Thank you, N4MTC.
W4UCI.
PG4WV.
Who's that mumbling?
UEZ.
There's somebody mumbling in there.
One that doubled with Marty.
Yeah.
Didn't hear anybody but Marty.
Huh?
I heard it too, Nick. Don't feel bad.
I don't feel bad.
I heard the last part of it when I unkeyed there.
There's a mumbler.
Yeah. Did he give his call, Bruce?
More than likely, being that we were IDing.
I think he just went, oh.
That's about what it sounded like.
Or if I double with somebody.
That's him again.
No.
No.
Oh. Was that Farrell?
No.
Oh.
That was
Ed.
Ed, wasn't it?
Zed.
Red?
He didn't double with it.
That's Ed down in South Carolina.
Oh, Ed.
I don't know if I double with him or not.
No, you
No.
didn't double with him, Ed.
No, you didn't, Ed. Okay, thank you. Bruce's fault.
Well, we can blame him anyway. Whether it was or not.
Nick, when you get up and you look at the clock, it says like 7:49 in the morning or at night.
It's dark and you don't know.
Yeah, could be either one. Good morning, Jerry.
Yeah, see? We'll catch you later, Jerry. Bye, Marty. Have fun. Check your sugar, buddy. Johnny, get your ass up. I don't want to come over in the morning and you be sitting over there asleep.
You sleeping now?
Oh, yeah, he's asleep. Sitting there like a little bulldog puppy snoring.
With his chin down on one of his chins down on his chest.
Yeah, he'll wake up about 12 o'clock tonight or 10 o'clock tonight and be up all night long. And when I pull in over, he'll say, boy, you slept alone.
And he'll sleep all the way down there.
Yeah, turn the heat on. What you need to do is turn the air on and crack his window.
Exactly. You wake up and say, it's cold as hell in here. Well, I have hardly any noise. That buddy of mine, he used to, he'd freeze you to death, and anymore he freezes to death now.
I'll stay cold all the time in the wintertime.
He's talking about that wind this evening there. He said, boy, that wind's got a bite to it. And he said, are you not cold? I said, no. Well, Bruce, I guess you'll shut down, ain't you?
Who's that?
You're a United States government.
Oh, the whole damn government is not shut down, Jerry.
I said your part.
My part?
No, the complaint department.
Oh, yeah, the complaint department's officially closed.
What's the, what's the deal? What are they holding out on for?
The Dems don't want us to do away with Obamacare.
Yeah, we're going to do away with it.
Yeah.
Aliens.
And Jerry will answer the rest of it.
Well, I just figured I'd jump right in there.
Let's see.
You're leaving out parts, Bruce.
Yeah, well, I couldn't. I got interrupted.
Well, surely my little signal didn't bother you.
It did.
Oh. So,
Anyway, they want to quit giving any money to any buddy that's not a U.S. citizen. And the Dems don't want that. And the Dems are not going to vote for the budget until we confess that we're wrong and they're right, and we're going to give away billions of dollars to people that aren't even American.
Trillions. It's 1.something trillion.
Well, that's billions. That's 1,000, or what, 100 billion? Or 1,000 billion.
And trillion is two different words, Bruce.
What is two different words?
Billion and trillion.
Yeah, but how many zeros is different?
God damn it. It's two different words.
Well, I know. I'm agreeing with you. I said, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how many more zeros it is. Ain't no need of using the word if you don't know what it means.
You know what it means. I've heard you go through this already before. It's like 100,000 billion or 100 billion or something.
I think it's 1,000 billion is a trillion, isn't it?
Same damn shit every night.
As Hillary said, at this point in time, what matters is the difference.
Yeah, what's $1 trillion?
They're Democrat. It don't matter how much it is.
So $1 billion is 1,000 million.
They just want to spend it all.
And then $1 trillion is 1,000 billion. Or 100,000 million. I think I done that right. I could have said a Google.
But you never would have.
But do you know what a Google is in math? Theory. It's 10 with 100 zeros beyond the number 10. 10 to the 100th power is a Google.
Well, I'm glad you explained that.
Well, what you might need to know. Anyway, that seems to be the general gripe, Artie.
Well.
And Trump ran on the campaign that he was going to do away with all that crap. And we elected him, said, okay, you're in charge. Do it. End the story.
Are you sure?
Unless somebody starts asking a bunch more questions, yeah.
You ain't gonna ask nothing, are you, Nick?
No.
I appreciate it.
What happened, Marty? Did all your roses quit blooming?
Well,
Our roses are still blooming. They'll bloom till it comes a good frost.
Well, I lived up the road. We planted a hybrid tea rose, black. And that thing never did nothing. We moved out there and I went up there and it was out in the weeds. And there it was. Big black rose.
We had planted some of those like knockout roses in the front of the house, and they've been blooming real good for the last few years. They didn't do as good this year as they normally would, but still bloomed.
That them little red ones?
They're red. They bloom right up to frost, and then you cut them back after that, and they come back in the spring. I'm down about 6 inches above ground, and they sprout new growth next spring. I don't know how many times you can cut them back like that. There's probably a limit. If they don't come back, I'll just buy some more knockout roses and put them out there, or something or other.
What are you calling them? Knockout?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, they're real popular rose bushes.
Well, I've never heard of it.
Well, you go over to Lowe's and they have a whole big bunch of them.
You probably just called them pretty little red roses. Oh, by the way, this is WA4UCF.
This is WA4UCF.
And 4MTC.
Mick, I heard you hollering for Chase when I first come in here. He probably had a football game.
I wasn't hollering for him. I just said, wonder where all everybody's at, and I started naming off who was usually in here, and he happened to be one of them that I named.
How about he who shall not be named?
Well, I hadn't heard him either, and then we got Kevin out there west of Nashville. And, let's see, who else ain't in here?
Big Kevin.
Yeah, Big Kevin.
Burrhead Johnny.
Well, he's asleep. He was here a while ago. He gone to sleep.
Did you hear about a terrorist group in Dearborn, Michigan that was planning on doing some kind of atrocity, and they got raided by the FBI?
Yeah, I heard about that.
They had a Halloween plan or something.
Yeah,
Did you hear that the Dearborn officials are upset because they weren't given enough advance notice?
No, I never heard that.
What does Marcellus Wallace look like?
Why would they need more notice if they weren't going to assist?
Who's that?
The Dearborn police.
I don't know. I thought they were all Muslims anyway.
Oh, what?
I thought Dearborn was all Muslim.
Up, Jerry.
I thought I picked up on something.
Yeah, I heard that.
Well, this month's gone, ain't it?
It's down to the hours.
Reckon they're going to start attacking Walmart at midnight?
Oh, it'll probably be tomorrow sometime about lunch when they get up.
Most of them heifers they've been a-showing, I wouldn't want to be around them hungry anyhow. They could resort to cannibalism.
Sources said the FBI has not shared specific details of the operation with the Dearborn City Authority, but city officials were informed a few hours in advance of the operation that would be conducted in the neighborhoods where it occurred. The city officials are complaining we didn't get enough time.
They didn't get enough time to warn them.
Exactly.
Isn't that Dearborn? Isn't that Muslim enclave?
It is.
No wonder they're complaining.
What they need to do is get a warrant and tap every one of them's damn cell phones personal cell phones, and then give them advance warning of a big raid, and if anybody leaks out what's going to happen, go arrest them.
Yeah.
You mean something like a sting?
Yes, that would be called a sting.
I detected a little sarcasm in your answer. There must be some cartoons on TV tonight. Halloween, that's what it is. You see Johnny walking around with a little sheet over his head, holes cut in it?
After he ate that big double, triple, or whatever it was from McDonald's for supper tonight, he's sitting up there asleep.
Oh.
Well, Jerry, now think about that. People will be saying, look, a little bitty ghost.
Well, yeah. Would be a bit scary. We had 2 trick-or-treaters yesterday. They did it last night here so they could have their precious ball game tonight.
Yeah.
Poor little kids got out in the rain last night trick-or-treating. We had 2 here, and it was my grandkids. Guess what, Bruce?
What, Jerry?
I got up this morning to get my medication, and that little bottle I poured in before I take it, that last night's was in there.
Oh, I didn't tell you to take your medicine?
No, I ain't gonna put the blame on you, even though. I wasn't in here last night, was it?
No, you weren't, but when I do tell you, you get pissed off.
Well, not really. It's the 10th time you tell me.
I shouldn't have to tell you but once.
I listen.
Really? That same thing you told your mama?
Oh, I always listen to her.
Yeah, I'm listening, Mama. You go on and babble, and I'll watch a cartoon.
No, that didn't work. You get a shoe or something.
You get your attention?
Yeah.
My mom say, I'm not going to tell you again. And if I didn't quit what I was doing, she'd have the broom beat me with it.
Did your mama ever do that? I'm going to count to 3 stuff.
No, she just said.
Mine didn't either. She just knocked the crap out of me right off a bat.
When you know that taking the break thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom would whip us till she got tired, then she'd take a break and rest a little bit and go back to whipping us some more.
Yeah. Mama grabbed whatever was handy, a broom, a mop, ice water, whatever.
Big wooden spoon.
My oldest brother was giving my mama hell one morning. She was ironing his jeans, I think, and she hit him right in the chest. I mean, while holding on to that iron, and left the prettiest V, upside down V, across his left breast you ever did see, with the little holes in it, you know, for the steam.
Yeah.
For victory. Yeah, today's kids don't know how to live with it.
They'd be calling the law on you.
Hell, if they called the law back when I was growing up, they'd come whoop you.
Yeah.
Little keen switches that leave marks on your legs.
If I remember correctly, hell, everybody whoops you. You did something out the back of the street, they'd whoop you, and they'd whoop you coming home, and then you get home, get another.
Or somebody'd holler, grab that kid, and 3 or 4 women would grab you.
Yeah.
I'll go to beating on you.
Got a whipping at school? Get another whipping when you got home.
Yep.
And you never did know how they found out.
Nope.
I remember at Sand Hill, I got a report card and I flipped it over and signed it and gave it back to the teacher. And she went absolutely ballistic. You cannot do it. Your parents have to sign this. And I said, I've been signing them for years, and they went back through about 6 of my report cards, and it was the same signature. They said, well, we're going to have a conference with your parents, and I said, good luck.
I bet you got whooped over that.
No, I didn't. I don't think they ever called them.
You got by with one.
And 4 MTC at 12.
That'll be before you see it.
Before you see it.
Before you easy.
Marty must have walked off.
G4 FFA.
How are you?
So, Nick, did you hear that parents of children over the age of 13 are not allowed to look at their medical records?
Oh, I didn't hear that. Who allowed that?
The Food and Drug Administration.
Huh.
But they are allowed to pay the bill.
Oh, it's mandatory they pay the bill. Once the kid reaches 13, according to the FDA, if they want to talk to a doctor or a nurse or something about sexual things, that those records are not available to the parents.
Somebody hollering you, Dick.
Look, he's 3 minutes early tonight.
Somebody tell him.
He knows what time it is.
He's probably getting ready to set his clock back early.
My question is, if a juvenile is not mature enough to make a proper decision, how can they say a juvenile is mature enough to make a decision about its medical record?
This is a precursor to letting them vote.
I thought you were responsible for your children till they reached age 18.
You are. That don't mean you're entitled to their medical records, though.
If you're responsible for them, you should be.
Well, so, if you have an underage son and he gets a girl pregnant, are the parents responsible?
No.
Well, thought you said that the parents had to be responsible.
Not for that.
So what you're saying is the parents are responsible for paying the bill, or
You can't. A parent can't be responsible for his kid keeping his zipper flying zipped.
no, but a parent should be partially responsible for a kid that ain't worth a damn that goes out here and commits crimes. They need to put the friggin' parents in jail.
Yeah.
That responsibility is a double-edged sword.
Depends on the situation a lot of times, Bruce.
Yeah, well, I won't argue with that. That's true. I'm just telling you how the FDA has drawn up the new rules.
That don't seem like that's a rule coming from a conservative government right now.
That's probably a Biden leftover.
It probably is a Biden leftover.
Well, they need to change that.
Oh, you're congressman.
I can't think of nothing nice to call him.
There he is again, Bruce.
Yeah, well, look at the clock. 24, right on time.
That must be pre-net.
Yep, every night.
Pre-net quorum.
Yeah.
Might be Herman's ghost.
It might be.
Halloween special.
Yeah. But he does it every night, so it's not a Halloween special, really.
Well, I thought it was a nice idea.
Well, it probably is a pretty good idea, Jerry.
You know, maybe tonight, because it's Halloween, we should all at 8:30 move up to 28.
Why?
And then at 8:45, when they're finished, move back to 27, just to see if they would say anything.
Well, we could go to Upper.
I ain't gonna move.
You're just as hard-headed as they are.
I'm harder-headed than they are. I've been doing it longer than they have.
Okay.
Over the years.
There's the problem.
I do them just like we done that bunch of Texicans that moved in on 25 years ago and wanted us to move.
Oh, hell, we moved down to 25 when they done that.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a war. That went on for quite a while.
Oh, yeah.
And every big gun on the 80-meter band, 75-meter band, come to the frequency while they were there and just give them hell.
I'll be back in a minute. KG4WP.
W4UCI.
You're jumpy, Nick.
I like to give my call.
It don't hurt a thing.
I put my thing down.
Them the old fives. They've been a pain in our side for years.
Well, that's too
It's not all the fives. It's just mostly the Texicans. That's the ones that were giving us trouble.
There's another station in there making comments. Nick, let him talk.
Go ahead and talk.
That's 2 2s and a 1.
I don't hear him.
I don't either now.
Nation wishing to make a comment. Go right ahead.
I ain't giving my call.
Jerry,
Bruce.
when somebody says the station that was getting ready to make the comments go ahead is not the time for you to transmit.
Well, that was me.
Yes.
That was me making the comment.
Last night, I was recording so that I could prove to Andy that I could hear He Who Shall Not Be Named while Andy was talking. And every damn time I would say ready, set, go for them two to talk at the same time, there must have been 6 other stations transmitting.
Wasn't me.
But I could still hear Tom, even with Andy talking.
Why did you go here? Hello, M1 FM. Hello, I can do that too. Man, this was bullshit. Just talk normal.
Did you hear that N1 FM?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was Andy going, hello. But even him doing that and overmodulating and not talking like he's supposed to, I can still hear Tom. That was a recording of it. So they're out there and they're listening and they're waiting. They're like snakes in the grass.
A bunch of vultures.
Oh. What happened to Terry?
You mean originally?
No, a while ago he left.
Oh.
I'm right here.
Hey, Terry.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, you still here? Hang in there, buddy.
I'm hanging.
Okay.
I'm glad he's on here. I've always liked Terry. Didn't always agree with him.
That could be any number of people, bro.
Well, including you, come think of it.
Yeah.
Hey, if we want anything out of you, meathead, we'll knock it out of.
You don't have to take that, Bruce.
Unscrew your head and dip it out.
Oh.
Hey, Jerry,
Yes.
I think you need the ID again.
Gosh dog it. It's time for the net. WA47.
And 4MTC.
That'll be for you, see.
KG4CDL.
CDL.
Yeah.
How'd you get that CDL anyway, Terry?
That's just the call they give me.
Well, that's something, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
They giving them out to them foreigners, ain't they, Bruce? Them CDLs.
Well, what about Victor getting his initials on his call? What's the odds of that?
Hey, you heard what they doing with these drivers, truck drivers that
Ain't read English.
don't speak English and they ain't got no legitimate license, don't you?
Oh, are they deporting them?
They grabbing them up every chance they get.
Yeah, but are they deporting them?
Those people's got those licenses from California.
Never mind.
They hunting them down.
Well, when they arrest them, what do they do with the truck?
I don't know. Leave it set and tell the company to come and get it. They ought to know better to hire an illegal alien anyway.
It was a different time when Biden was in. Don't forget his sidekick, Obama.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for it online, see what I can find out about them arresting them truck drivers, what they're doing with them.
Yeah.
Indiana, just the state of Indiana, have arrested more than 200 immigration violators. 223.
Truck drivers?
Yes, just in Indiana.
Good Lord. I wonder how many has been driving through North Carolina.
Oh, hell. And there's one from the Marshall Project says ICE is deporting thousands just for driving a truck and not being able to speak English.
That's fine.
And they are deporting them.
Oh, yeah.
Thousands.
Get them off the road. They will kill people. They already are killing people. They don't know what.
Don't know how to drive.
They don't know how to read English, and they don't know how to read the signs. And
here's a nice question from one of these left-wing sites. Is ICE deporting illegal immigrants without due process? I think they need to re-ask the question, are illegal immigrants allowed due process?
no.
And the answer is no, and that answers the other question at the same time.
You double on me, Bruce.
Well, imagine that, Jerry. You had something you wanted to say, so you went for it, didn't you?
Well, Nick said no, and I said, well, hell, it's a good time for me to say no.
Well, why don't you wait till like we're finished, then say something?
I didn't know you was going to jump in there. I just
Well,
didn't know if I...
We were like having a conversation. Can you not tell that?
Oh, you want me to sit over here in the corner?
No, I don't. I want you to not interrupt unnecessarily and just wait until it's
Damn.
over, then make your comment.
That probably ain't gonna happen.
I've noticed that too.
Well,
But it could, I mean,
I bought my radio before you bought that.
that's probably true.
KG4WPW back.
That explains why you sound like you do.
There you are, Johnny.
Here I is, Nick.
Where you been?
Everywhere, you name it.
What'd you do? Get something at the store?
No, I did go to town, though.
Oh, what'd you get? A bottle?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Then I come back, took a shower, shaved, and everything.
And had a drink or two?
No, I ain't gonna get no damn bottle.
Well, shoot.
Went and got me some cash out of the bank. I didn't have much cash to take to the Hammerfest.
Oh, okay. I can understand that.
I got it out of Marty's account.
You still got his PIN number, I see.
Yeah. I've told them, be like at McDonald's or wherever, and they say, and ask them young kids, say, hey, does it matter who pays for this? And they'll say, why, no. I say, well, good, you pay for it. They'll just look at you like, what the hell did you just say?
Hey, Nick, here's an article. They have deported a Siberian truck driver.
Yeah?
Driving here in the United States.
Well, I wonder what he's doing over here.
Wonder how long it took him to drive here.
I don't know.
Ice road trucker.
Must have come across the North Pole while it was froze up all the way across.
You see where Microsoft Duke says global warming ain't there? Man.
No, but you could tell us about it.
Yeah, that's Bill Gates started all that junk up, He said this probably won't matter in the long run how the weather gets.
They're backpedaling.
Is it true that Bill Gates got a divorce and swung from the far left to the far right?
I don't know.
Never give it much thought.
Well, we should ask Greg. Now, Greg probably keeps up with them kind of things, divorces and...
Yeah, he does a lot of swinging.
He's a swinger.
Damn it. Be a good time for me to sing a song, wouldn't it, Nick?
Yeah, go ahead.
And these nuts roasting on an open fire.
You're setting too close.
I swore it would have been Yellow Submarine.
We all live on a yellow submarine.
That didn't cross my mind, Jerry. It being this close to Christmas.
Stepped on to the tulip.
Nick,
Yeah.
on the subject of truck drivers,
Yeah.
the truck driver that was arrested in the fatal Colorado crash
Yeah.
had been deported 16 times.
They'd put a ball chain on him.
Oh, they need to take him out and just shoot him. And so now, see if you can come back from that.
Yeah. Yeah, they do something to him. I got to go to the kitchen. I got to get something in there. I'll be right back. Now, before you see, they can drop that fella in the ocean in the deepest part.
Nick, that's cold.
Well, the deeper you get, the colder it gets.
Yeah, that water's cold. Marty.
Somebody's got me a taco in there. I'll be back.
The mater. You just ate. You just ate, you big ox. How about that Andrews blabbermouth, come on.
It was just gold. What's the deal with the numbers? All right, SS, you're with the Soviet Socialists? No?
Could be New York now.
URL where? Give it up. You're not that good. Slow down so you don't make mistakes.
Oh, WA4UCF, by the way.
Yes, it is. N4MTC.
KG4 City Up.
Good evening to the 39 PSC's BW there. Good evening, Brucifer and the rest of the crew, and I'll wait on Nicholas to get back. Double J4 QAW, go ahead.
Hey, Jimmy James.
Hello, Jimmy James.
Be right back. Yeah, hello, Jimmy James. KG4WO.
Good evening from 10-inch Terry.
Hey, Jerry.
Yes.
A Uber driver, Uber Eats, was delivering a package in Detroit and accidentally crossed into Canada. He has been deported.
Imagine that.
Back to El Salvador. You didn't realize how somebody didn't get their food.
Wasn't in 30 minutes or less either.
No. And he's probably ate it on the way to El Salvador.
Reckon he shared?
I hope it was a ham sandwich.
I hope he wasn't on the Taco Bell and them up in that plane. Well, he probably wasn't a Hebrew from El Salvador.
Yeah, probably not.
You didn't think I was smart enough to pick that up, did you, Bruce?
You did good.
That was just my personal comment. Since you don't watch TV, Bruce, you might not have seen Trump giving out candy at the White House.
You mean they allowed kids to just run up to the White House?
I think it's well selected kids. They come to the White House and then they stood up there collecting.
All right. I didn't think they'd let just kids run up to the White House.
No, Johnny'd been there.
Because one of them damn ragheads would say, "Here, take this package with you."
No attention to the fuse.
And we will detonate it when he comes to the door. Did you know ICE made 1,200 arrests in a single day?
They've been busy, ain't they? A lot of zip ties.
Man, ought to invest in zip ties.
I think that'd be a good commercial, good stock tone. I'll get it right in a minute. Well, you tried. I think I finally got it straight. I might just take my 9 o'clock medicine, Bruce, and just go back to bed.
Well, if you're sleepy. KTLA News is reporting that ICE is deporting U.S. citizens. 70 U.S. citizens were deported.
Well, they got a free vacation.
The only problem is it ain't true.
Wasn't it something the Democrats said?
Houston man was arrested by ICE during a traffic stop because he had a broken windshield, and he got deported.
Well, that little fat fella, I can't remember his name, he's wanting ICE to lay off immigration stuff until after the Halloween weekend. So the little families can be together.
Yeah. Wasn't that something? You hear ding dong, you run the door with a big old bucket full of candy, and there's a bunch of ICE agents.
With a bucket full of zip ties.
Zip ties ready to go.
I wonder if you could get you an ICE agent uniform on and wear it on Halloween night.
Might be dangerous.
Yeah, you might get shot.
Hell, you might get deported.
Well, he's not doing much of a job cleaning up that from up here in the mountains, that amplifier.
Looks like he's seen a 25, what was it, a FL 2100?
It wasn't that good. It was one of them that's a, oh, what the heck, it wasn't legal, you know.
Hell, Bruce, I saw some ICE agents over here in my neighborhood 6 or 8 months ago.
Here's a guy complaining because he had a green card and got arrested, and they're going to deport him. And he said, I have green card. And they said, sir, that expired 8 years ago.
Time to get that sucker renewed, wasn't it? 8-year-old expired green card.
I'm sure he was like, well, I didn't understand that. Well, it's okay. We'll explain it to you.
That's kind of the way I felt when I had to pay $35 to get my ticket renewed.
It's your ticket renewed.
My ham license, okay.
Oh,
Is it going up that much?
yes, it has.
Let it be known upon this frequency that Bill N2JS is a butthole.
Well, why do you say that?
I was talking to him on the telephone. He sent me a President's Day, and I said, well, tell me how much I owe you, Bill, and I'll send you, I'll PayPal you some money. He said, we got a bad connection, bye, and some bitch hung up on me.
Well, things like that happened last night. I was on the radio, and somebody cussed me out and then left.
And did tell you who they were?
Yeah, I knew who they were, but they didn't let me rebuttal.
Oh, that eats you all night, didn't it?
Now, man, I slept terrible.
Cheers you for that PV back.
There's Marty.
Surely I didn't lay out and miss a cussing last night. Did you get my message there, round boy?
That way. He'll send me stuff, and I'll be asking him how much I owe him and stuff, and he'll just all but hang up, just interrupt, and just what a bunch of assholes.
Really?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, 6. You say, Marty?
Yeah, they're close to it.
All right.
Yeah, like 6:30, 6:45.
Damn, I have to get up 5.
I'll leave here about 5 o'clock, and that'll put me over there. His place around 6.
You're going to stop and grab something to eat, aren't you? I mean, you don't expect Johnny to get in there with nothing to eat.
Or pay. I'm going to starve him all the way. Well, he'll be asleep.
If you won't starve me, the emergency brake on that car is right in the friggin' middle. I can reach it.
That was an emergency.
Look at here. Pull in. Johnny Thomas done that shit to me one time. We was going off the hill over here by True Love's Tire, and he said, this damn car will run, won't it? I said, hell yeah, it's got the hump. It's really good on top end. And I stemmed that son of a bitch, and hell, the speedometer just went, it just pegged the damn thing, 100, 120, wasn't no trouble. And we was going down through there, and I'd let off, and And he looked over there, and he seen the speedometer. We got down about 80. That son of a bitch, he reached over there and jerked the emergency brake, and we went around and around and around all the way across Crucy Bridge and way down there by the body shop.
Whoa.
Scared the hell out of me. I said, "You asshole." We was lucky we stayed in the road.
He'll be nervous as I'll get out. Dead before them.
Hey, Victoria.
Good morning.
Morning, Marty and Victor. I didn't get time to get Marty in there. I got talking too quick.
Hey, Jimmy Jackson.
Jimmy James, you still got it wrote down there what size I wear, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Great big one.
Okay, it's getting close to Christmas. Ain't gonna be long now.
That's right. That is shoes.
Huh? What did he say?
That is shoes.
What's going on, boys?
I'm in here starting trouble, Dan.
No, I ain't yet.
KG4WW, it's 50.
A4UCF.
KG4WW.
K4GNX.
And 4MTC.
KK4 TKW.
You gonna roll in down there tomorrow, Dan?
Oh, yeah, probably about 9.
9?
Yeah, it's too damn cold for this old boy.
Oh, old people.
Yeah, we ain't all young bucks like you.
WA4QAW.
I was telling them earlier, Dan, that buddy of mine that I hunt with, he'd absolutely freeze me to death, and now he stays cold all the time. He burns me up.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm on blood thinners, you know, and so you get cold quick.
I'll tell you something. You know, it ain't been cold yet. You know, last night, how cold it was. What was it? 65 something?
Yeah.
Well, from about 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the evening, Dad burned a wheelbarrow load of wood till this morning about 10 o'clock. He burned up a big heaped up wheel. I brought all I could hold on that damn wheelbarrow, and he burned it up.
Good God.
I said, "Dad, when it gets cold, you're screwed." He said, "By God, it might not be cold to some people, but it's cold as hell to me."
And then again, when it gets real cold, it may not be no difference to him.
Boy, he chunks it in there, that damn heater. If it gets 6 or 8 inches of room for another stick, he keeps her full. God almighty, I just keep the damn door shut here. Most of the time run the air conditioner in here because it comes, you know, around the door or something, you know, get hotter than hell.
All that big power you're running just keeping the house warm.
Yeah, I ain't running no damn big power. You probably run more than I am, Dan.
About 1,001.
I'm running about 600.
Uh-huh.
I heard them boys, that fella up in Dunlap last night, he'd bought him an amplifier last week down at D-Rails, down there at that CB meet.
Oh, yeah.
And he was operating it last night. He took off work today so he could play with that amp he got last night and have a long weekend. And he was talking like 1,1600 watts into it, was getting him right at 17,000 out.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
He didn't have no dozy watt meter.
He said those were bird watts.
Where the hell was he running that?
He lives up in Dunlap, Tennessee.
No, on 11 meters or what?
Oh, yeah. And it was a 3CX 3000.
I didn't think they'd go that high.
Oh, he said that this thing, he said it ought to do 20,000. He said it should. He said, but I can't get no more out of it than 17.
Out of a 3x3?
That's what he said. I said, son of a bitch, you talk about driving the hell out of one.
They can kill that quick.
He'll be buying a tube before long.
I hear Charlie in there.
He was in there earlier. I bet he's going to bed. He's going to go to the fest.
Yeah, he's probably tired.
Bring you your radio stuff.
Yeah. You guys gonna be there?
Yeah, I wrecked him.
Yeah, what time y'all get there?
We'll be there by 8:30.
Oh, yeah, well, I'll be there 8:30 or 9. I'll be in the big Dodge.
Roger. I'll be in that damn thing of Marty's that I have to climb out of.
That little car?
Yeah, here you're sitting on the ground. You have to climb out of the damn things. If you didn't have that handle up there, you know, on the windshield post, I'd be screwed.
Oh, yeah, I know. I've got a little Volkswagen Jetta out there.
Just pull yourself up out of them, don't you?
Yep, you got to.
Hell, I like my truck. You open the door and slide out. Things, if you didn't have...
You notice after you do that for a few years, you wear that paint off the rocker on it.
So, Johnny, all you got to do is open the door and just roll out.
You come to the Hamfest tomorrow, I'll roll your fat ass.
Never heard such violence going on.
Boy, he needs it, Nick. There ain't nobody on here needs it no worse than he does.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, Nick, what's happening?
Just hanging out. Just had me a little snack.
Yeah, there you go.
Before you see,
You eat more than I do, Nick.
I weigh 151 pounds.
Yeah, but you eat more than I do.
I just weigh 151 pounds.
You ate supper and it wasn't iron you was eating again.
I just had a chicken sandwich with lettuce tomato on it.
And then a taco.
Nick, how tall are you?
Well, they say I've shrunk up till I'm 5'6" now.
I was going to say 151 pounds. I ain't weighed 150 pounds since I got married in 1982.
When I got married, I weighed 145. And I was 5'9".
I know we shrink.
Well, you're 5'9" here, Nick.
That's better being 10 over, Nick.
I'll give you 5'9".
Well, I shrunk.
Hell, Nick, you're 30 over here.
That's at L4B.
You got that clock and a rockin'.
Them tubes are about 40 years old.
Just now getting broke in.
I know it.
Still working.
Them does them 3500Zs. If you don't punish them, they'll last you for years and years. Used to drive them with a TR4C. Got a lot more out of them then.
He'll drive a slot out of one.
On your way in, Andy, bring me a pack of cigarettes out of the truck.
Hey, Johnny, that amp still work?
Yeah, it's sitting over here. I ain't had it on a couple, 3 days, I guess.
I got one of them with 3 tubes in it.
Roger, yeah. You know, that was a dandy idea if they'd have just made that power supply up the hill a little bit, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Damn it. But hell, they'll last forever like that.
Yeah, it'll do about 25, but it runs out of juice.
Yeah.
If they had a real power supply, it'd probably do 3.
He got that thing up there. He should have brought him about 3,500 or 3,800 plate voltage, and then, but you know, hell, it wouldn't have lasted near as long. I guess that's the reason the damn things are still cooking.
Maybe.
Kind of like them OSB 220s and 221s and such, you know, they kept that plate voltage down. Hell, they going 50 years now.
Well, L4B, same way.
Oh, yeah.
About 2,800 volts.
Yeah.
And power supply is not, well, it's all the power supply will do to do about 1,200, 1,300 watts.
And my God, that RF deck on them L4s and 7s, they're nice. They're built really damn nice.
Oh, they are.
Before you see it.
Built to last.
Yep, KG4WPW.
That'll be for you, see ya.
A4GNX.
KG4WP.
KK4 TKW.
Oh, Q8. I'm gonna go check my sugar, Bruce. Good night, everybody. WA47.
Good night, Jerry.
Night, Jelly.
Have a good one, Jerry.
Good night, my friend Jerry.
Hey, Andy, you coming down tomorrow?
I don't reckon so.
What's the matter? You afraid Johnny gonna get you?
Johnny's last of my worries.
Did I hear Jimmy James in there?
Yeah, I slept in there and told you good evening.
I didn't know. Hey, how you doing tonight?
Considering the age and the mileage, but I'm not bragging about hanging out.
Don't brag about that.
I was gonna get on you about that.
Yeah. How you and the kitty cats doing?
What do you mean?
I doubled.
Well, just exactly what did you mean?
What happened to Bruce?
You mean originally?
Oh, there you are.
Oh,
I didn't hear your ID last time.
I got up and made me a drink. N4 MTC.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if we wanted to know what happened to him originally.
Really? Hell, I would like to know.
Well, happy Halloween to you too, buddy. Happy Halloween.
Hey, Nick, while you was gone,
Yeah?
I was reading more about them truck drivers.
Yeah?
They arrested one from India. They arrested one from Siberia.
Well, that driver that killed those folks down in Florida a few weeks back,
Yeah.
he was from India.
He's the one that did the U-turn and it said for official use only.
Yeah, he just gonna do a U-turn right there in the middle of the interstate.
Yeah. Which is probably perfectly fine in India.
Well, I guess.
So if you can't read the signs, I mean...
Alexander the Great was the only one made a U-turn in India, Bruce. He made a turn and come back home.
There's a sign down here at the garage, Smoky Mountain Auto.
Yeah?
Says we do brakes. Stop by if you can.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
I think that Bruce, about those truck drivers, I think that guy's chairman or over the department that has to do with transportation.
Yeah.
Made a statement they were going to get all of them. Get all of them.
I'm like a blind man. I'd rather see it and hear about it.
Yep. Will they getting them? There's a big squabble about.
Well, next thing you know, they'll be saying the prices are going up because we can't find truck drivers.
Well, there's a big squabble going on about the age. The age you have to be to get a CDL.
Yeah.
And they all let some of these younger men get their CDLs if they want to drive a truck and either truck drivers. I don't know what the age limit is. I mean, you know, how old you have to be.
How old was you when you got your CDL, Terry? He lost his again.
Well, I'd have to worry about that. I was about 45 or 50.
Oh, hey, Johnny,
I think it was 21 if I remember right.
don't forget them tubes.
Roger. Got them sitting right over here. Probably where they'll be when I get to the Hamfest. I'll say, damn. No, I won't.
I just figured I'd remind you to save you from having to ship them.
I won't forget you, Daniel.